Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Flores, and for my presentation I decided to do research on advertising and promotions manager. And I did this because my friend Maribel Espinoza is marketing coordinator for Synology, and she's the person I interviewed for the interview assignment that we recently did. And Synology is a company that makes network attached storage devices. And I have a few pictures on my phone. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. So those are a few of the devices Synology works for. And as a marketing coordinator, she designs ads and goes to trade shows, among other things. She started her career by doing some freelance work on Craigslist, which helped her build her profile, and that eventually got her the job that she has now. She does have 2 degrees, one in marketing and one in psychology, both which she obtained at the University of Washington. And some of the duties included in this career are preparing and negotiating advertising and sales contracts, coordinating market research, market strategy, sales, advertising, promotion, and pricing. Some other duties include planning and directing advertising policies and programs, preparing budgets and estimates for advertising campaigns. So some other titles that might be interchanged in this career are advertising director, marketing director, advertising sales manager, and account executive. So in a typical setting, the work context includes using email, being on the phone, being indoors. You are often in a time pressure situation where you have deadlines. You have to have contact with others. You have face-to-face discussions. The work is often structured work. You spend a lot of time sitting, and you make important decisions that ultimately affect the people that you are working with and the end product. For this career, it is important to have various types of knowledge, and some of the knowledge that you should have are in the English language, communications and media, administration and management, sales and marketing, customer service and personal service as well, computers and electronics, production and processing, and telecommunications. So for this career, there are different ways to go about it. You can have formal schooling. Other opportunities are also when you start working at lower positions such as sales reps. You are often given the opportunity to move forward in the company, and this usually tends to happen in bigger companies. It's a lot harder with smaller companies. They usually find different people for different areas. You can also get certified. One of the certifications that you can get is Agile Certified Product Manager, and for this you must take a written or oral test. You can also get certified as a professional certified marketer, and for this certification you get a 3-year renewal. You do not need work experience, no training, and it is also a oral or written exam. So if you do decide to go to school, there are several schools in Washington that offer marketing careers. Central Washington University has different programs as well. One takes less than a year, and you would take classes in public relations, advertising, and applied communication. And they also offer a 4-year bachelor's in public relations and image management. And ultimately, the more school you have, the better. It offers more jobs, and more employers will seek to hire you. So the wages for this career are really good. In 2012, the median pay was $115,750 per year. That's an average of $55.65 per hour. And I say it's really good because median pay for all workers was $34,750. But then again, I was looking at different sites, and one of the sites I went onto was Campus Explorer, and their starting wage is a little under $40,000 to $166,000, and it really depends on how much experience the person has, who they're working for, if it's a big company, small company, and not everyone makes the same amount. So here's a picture to see how it varies a little bit, and you can overall see that it's not very even. It fluctuates somewhat. Okay, so you can't really see the numbers, but the first marker on here is 40,000, and the largest one is 166,000 a year, which with an average of $39 per hour. So the Bureau of Labor Statistics also mentions that a bachelor's degree is required, and you should also have a background in advertising, marketing, promotions, or sales. So for advertising managers, employers would like a bachelor's in advertising or journalism. Courses that you should be taking are marketing, consumer behavior, market research, sales, communication methods and technology, visual arts, art history, and photography. And for marketing managers, employers would like bachelor's in marketing. So courses that are beneficial for you to be taking now in undergraduate studies would be business law, management, economics, finance, computer science, mathematics, statistics, and for either one, it would be really helpful if you can find an internship, or if you can be working as a sales rep or anything that gives you a little bit more experience. It will ultimately benefit you, but it's not necessary. So like I said, you can gain experience through jobs, such as sales representatives, purchasing agents, public relations specialists. So there's a lot of important qualities that one should consider before applying to this job or wanting to focus on this field. Important qualities that you should have are analytical skills. Since digital media is on the rise, it is important for these people to analyze and predict industry trends. It is also important to be able to have good communication skills, because you have to be able to communicate with the people you work with and other managers as well, people outside and inside of your organization. It is also important to be creative, generate new ideas, and think outside the box. It's also important to be good at making decisions. Decision making is really important because you often have to decide between different campaigns, and these campaigns are major decisions that affect workers, your company, yourself, and the consumer. So the job outlook is pretty steady. It's a 12% increase from 2012 to 2022. So it's on trend. It's 11%, which is the average growth. If you do go into this career field, you will have a lot of competition, but the salary is really good, and if it's something that you really want, you should go for it. Like I said, having some experience like Maribel did freelance work. A lot of her jobs were free or really low cost, which helped her build her portfolio. Other similar occupations do exist, such as advertising sales agent, art directors, editors, financial managers, graphic designers, market research analysts, public relations and fundraising managers, public relations specialists, and sales manager. So after looking online, some of the tools that these people in this career will be using on a daily basis are computers, PDAs, and scanners. So you must be really comfortable with technology. You're also going to have to be able to adapt to different types of software such as MediaMix, Microsoft Office, database user interface, IBM Lotus Notes, Microsoft Outlook, Adobe Systems, Adobe Illustrator, graphic, or photo imaging software. So I think the people that go into this career learn afterwards would be that the demand is very competitive. Also, the hours are a lot more than full-time. So when I was talking to Maribel, she said one of the things she would change would be the hours. She's working full-time. She oftentimes has to travel. She works from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, but sometimes her work goes into the weekends. Sometimes she has to travel. Last time I talked to her, she had to go to New York for a trade show, and she was there for about a week. And it's really hard if you have a family, like I said. Maribel said that was one of the harder things she had to do because her son has to stay here in Washington while she's out of state. Another thing that you may learn after you're in the career is how to network. You're gonna have to learn more, learn to improve your communication skills, problem solving, network, and how to think outside the box because the industry is often changing. So I think marketing directors and advertising managers as well affect the community in general. Individuals target the consumer, so ultimately we're affected. They predict what we will want versus what we will need. They're really good at making products seem appealing for the consumer, and ultimately I would want to learn a little bit more about the career. I might want to take an internship, but I'm not sure yet what I want to focus on. I think I would like it. I like math, and I think this career would be essential for me to figure out if I really want to focus on the business aspect of psychology or if I would want to further psychology as social psychology. Overall, I found this information very helpful, and I hope you guys did too.